Yeah, might as well. We can turn it off. All right, so we're gonna learn how to make sauerkraut here, folks. What do you girls think about that? Yep, sauerkraut's one of my favorites, so now Casey can learn how to make it for me. So what's the first...
Okay, we use I grabbed a 5-gallon old pickle pail.
Okay.
And that's what we're doing it in. You use approximately, one recipe calls for 3 tablespoons of salt per gallon of sauerkraut.
Okay.
My brother makes his, he says just use a cup of salt to make the sauerkraut. You put it in layers. You put some in, put like a gallon in, add some salt. I just took a clean 2x4, don't want to use treated wood, of course.
Yep.
You just keep beating it down like this. And it gets juicy and makes juice.
Oh, yeah.
Some people like their sauerkraut real fine. I don't. I like mine coarse, like this is.
Yeah, I do too.
If it's fine, you almost have to eat it with a spoon. I like to eat it with a fork.
Yep, same here.
So I'm just using, actually have a food processor here. I could have used a bigger one, but it's just got the slicer blade in there.
Okay.
And it's real simple to do.
And then just some basic
Pickling. I use canning and pickling salt.
Okay.
That's what I use. You can use, you don't want to use iodized salt. That's what the recipes say.
Okay. Why don't you want to do that?
It's something with the salt. You can use sea salt.
Yep.
That's more organic than anything. But all I had was canning and pickling salt, so that's what I'm using.
So taste-wise, that's the best then?
I think it is.
Okay.
Yeah, it works best.
All right. Very cool. And then we'll
Okay,
just
then
watch
we
a
just
little
cut
bit.
the bottom off the cabbage, and we go and we start on the head like this. Got to have a nice sharp knife. And just kind of cut the core out of it.
And what type of cabbage is this?
This variety is called Bravo.
Bravo?
It's
Okay.
it's a variety that's used that I buy through Harris Moran Seed Company. It's a commercial seed company,
Okay.
and it's actually for making sauerkraut. You can plant it like we usually plant our cabbage around the first week of July, and we harvest it after a frost or even the second frost. You want your cabbage to get a frost before. I like mine to have a frost before I make the cabbage or the not the coleslaw, the sauerkraut.
Okay.
It seems like it sweetens up the cabbage.
Really? Okay.
It works better. You can do this by hand. They make hand shredders for this. If you see how fast this works by just throwing it in here, you're going to say, yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. Just turn it on.
Yeah, so just cut them so that they fit in the chute.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Kind of go right down in.
So how much sauerkraut do you usually make?
I usually make a 5-gallon bucket for ourselves.
And that usually lasts for the whole
Yeah,
year?
yeah.
And then some probably?
I mean, it's not something you eat for breakfast and everything else.
Yeah, it is good though. I don't know, there's just something about
This is what it
sauerkraut.
looks like when it's done.
Ah, yeah, okay.
We
Yep,
dump-
so coarse, not fine. So then that's the top, I guess like the top layer that'll go in there?
Yeah, this will be the top layer.
Okay.
I guess I forgot to call Casey when I was going to do this.
That's all right. We got the recipe and the chickens?
Yeah.
Well, I'm not sure where the chickens are.
The chickens are in Campbell's soup. Grandma makes homemade vegetable chicken soup.
Oh. The chickens are gone, Selah. They're all gone. Here, do you want to take your hat off since we're inside? No?
Do you think we should get some more chickens next year? Should we get some more chickens next year? You don't like chickens? You don't want us to get more?
You girls like chicken.
I do.
That turkey was amazing.
You liked it?
Yeah, so Wayne, okay, so how many pounds was the turkey that you had this year?
42 pounds.
42 pounds. And I personally like the dark meat because it tastes more like duck. It was really good. It was very good. 42 pounds, that's huge.
Yeah, we started those turkeys on April 26th.
Okay, wow.
And we butchered them on October, about the 15th of October. Actually, it was October 13th when we butchered.
Okay. Wow, that is humongous. Here we go. Girls got to keep occupied here. Yeah.
So, little girls. Are you being good today?
They've been good. They've been good today.
All day.
All day. Well, the day's still young. You still got lots of work to do.
Yeah.
Well, we also grow a cabbage in our greenhouse called Megaton,
Megaton, okay.
which is actually also a kraut cabbage.
Okay.
And I planted mine in my garden this year, and we had so much rain it flooded out.
Yep.
My brother, who lives quite a ways away, he had some, and the biggest head he had was 28 pounds.
Holy cow. Oh man. So how much will that make then?
That would, 2 heads would easily make a 5-gallon bucket.
Wow. Wow. Does it taste a little bit different than this one? No?
Tastes
Okay.
pretty much so identical.
So then after you make it all, how do you store it? Do you kind of
Well,
can them individually or?
you can can it. We've never canned it before, but everybody's telling us that works really well. But we always froze ours.
Okay.
But the problem is, if your electricity goes out and it's out for any length of time, then your sauerkraut's no good. Everything in your freezer goes bad. We're canning, it stays forever.
Right. That's true. Yep.
So.
And you could can it in like pint jars or something
Yep,
like that.
yep.
Or
My brother
okay.
said he just canned his. He made his. You got to leave it in the pail about 6 weeks.
Okay, to like ferment.
Yep.
Or, okay.
Yep, for about 6 weeks.
Okay.
And with these pickle pails like this, all you do is put the cover on, and you don't have to do it.
And you're good.
anymore. Yeah,
And you just keep it in a cool.
Well, like in the shop here, 60 degrees is perfect.
Okay.
50, 60 degrees.
All right.
The colder it is, the longer it takes to ferment it.
Okay.
If
That's
it's
good to
80,
know.
it ferments faster, but
But-
your cabbage could get mushy. I wouldn't do that.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to do one more head in here yet. And poke it down good.
So then after each layer, so do you add more salt in then for each layer?
I will
Or
at
you
the
already
end.
okay?
I'll do one more head, then I'll put some salt on top,
Okay.
and I'll beat it down pretty good.
So as far as liquid though, or water, was there anything that you had to add in here?
No,
And no, it's
because
just
this
the
should make
juices.
its own.
Okay.
You can also go online, and we've done it already. They have recipes online where you can make this in quart jars
Ah, okay. So many, if you don't have a setup like this, you can.
on your counter. You
yeah.
can put it right on your counter,
Okay.
and we've done that already, and that's really good too.
Yeah. So it's just smaller scale. Use a smaller jar instead of this, and
Use like a quart jar.
okay.
You can make them in quart jars, and we've done that. And then you just throw them in the refrigerator when they're to
Yeah.
taste. You can taste this stuff after 4 weeks, and if you like it better at 4 weeks, just do that. Then.
Okay. And if you like it a little bit stronger, you can let it
Right,
go. All right.
exactly.
I like mine strong.
Do you?
Yeah.
Go, Baba, go. Go, Baba. Go, Baba.
Yep. Well, yep. We gotta make some sauerkraut first, there, kid.
Go, Baba. Go.
We'll see how long the attention span lasts for him here.
Do you guys have some cabbage?
Ask Casey and see. I think we still have. We may have one head.
Because I got cabbage.
Do you? You got okay.
This was all stuff I was going to leave out in the field.
Oh wow! So you had plenty of cabbage. Well, yeah, this is definitely good to know. I know I'd prefer to have kraut on my brat every time I have one, and just I like it by itself too.
And I know the guy that runs our land here, he said that he cannot eat the stuff out of the store.
Really?
Yep.
After eating homemade?
He said, yeah. He said after you eat homemade, he said there's no way you even want this stuff in the store.
There's no going back.
Well, in the store, it's all pasteurized, I think.
So what is that? What does pasteurized mean? I don't know.
I have no idea.
It's just not fresh.
I think they just cook the hell out of it.
Okay.
Kill any.
To try and bring it to its taste
Kill
as
any
soon as
pathogens
possible.
in it,
And
yeah.
Gotcha.
They don't get in any trouble for killing somebody with food poisoning. But all these rules that the governments have nowadays, it's like,
Oh yeah. Well, and this is really good for you too, the kraut.
oh yeah, definitely.
Why are you putting on the gator? No. See, because. Why?
Girls are being really good.
Well, my book is open.
That's we'll wash it off when we get home. That's okay.
No.
I'm trying to think if there's any other questions that anybody might have, but
So Casey's under the weather.
yeah, Casey's not feeling good. She's got a little stomach bug.
Why?
Last night she started feeling it a little bit, so.
I had that for a couple of days this week.
Yep, you get this time of year now where that stuff's not that uncommon. Oh, Casey asked if the girls taste the cabbage. Nope, they didn't. They didn't, hon. I'll see if they we'll give them a little piece.
You want to taste the cabbage?
Yeah.
Okay,
Here.
let's take a bite.
No, you go first.
I'll go first. All
There you go.
right, let's see here.
And then me.
It is actually really good.
You want some too?
We'll see how they like it. Let's see the reactions. What do you girls think?
This is good.
You like it?
This is good.
Is it good?
Did you even take a bite yet, Sayla?
Yeah.
Yeah, you like it? They are pretty healthy eaters. Wow. Well, yeah, Sayla walks around breaking broccoli off of the stalks
I know,
and.
he picks it right out of the gator. I says, you know, what if there's a little worm in there? So what?
Yeah.
Not gonna hurt it.
Nope. It's been done like that for many years.
If there's a worm in there, at least they know it hasn't been sprayed.
That's
because
true.
worms there, you know.
Yep. It's all natural. It just adds a little protein. All right. Well, I'm glad you girls like the. We'll see if you like sauerkraut, huh? Yeah.
Yeah, Sandra's got a bigger one of these inside, and she said she didn't have the right thing for it, but then she found it. But I says, well, I'm started now.
So you could probably just like chop it up into halves and throw it in there, huh?
Well,
Or...
yeah, that thing is probably 2 or 3 times bigger on the big one,
Sure.
but you still have to keep emptying it. So.
All right. So this will be the last layer.
Yep, but years ago they used to use just a hand shredder.
Oh wow, that's a lot of work for
And,
that whole bucket.
Oh yeah, and people years ago, I know my neighbor he used to do that, and it used to be a big party.
Oh yeah.
And they cut the cabbage and they do it in a barrel.
Oh, okay. So they'd make
Yeah.
a mess.
Oh, he get his brother-in-law there, and they'd be so drunk by the time they get home. But the sauerkraut, he actually gave me some. And you can actually add other things to sauerkraut. Some people add bay leaves.
Okay.
He used to add caraway seed,
Yeah.
and I had some one day. He actually had a bucket that he made, and he had a couple loaves of rye bread in it.
Oh, wow.
Put it right in the middle, and that added flavor to it. Yeah.
That's kind of cool. You can customize. I think I'd like that. I like rye.
So it was pretty interesting how he used to do that.
Yep, have a big old get together. What, Lana? Okay, here we go. We're gonna add a little more salt here. Sayla, stealing out of the bucket there.
Yeah, that's okay.
Oh, she's getting some for you, Lana. How nice.
You like it? Yeah. Wow. I can't believe
That
those
is
kids
funny.
eat raw
No
cabbage.
kidding. She still likes her chocolate and sugar. It's either real fresh or real sugary.
When I was young, I used to like that though, especially in the fall of the year.
The fresh stuff, yeah.
Yep. Cabbage, fresh tomatoes out of the garden.
Oh,
In the
yeah.
fall,
The
the tomatoes
tomatoes
are
are-
always sweeter.
Yeah, they are. Yeah, Lana. Yep.
I'm gonna see Grandma's
Okay. Okay. We're almost finished up here. So that's about all that I'll probably get one more layer in there if you want it. Huh?
No, I'm not going to. That'll be good.
So how long again did you say that it takes?
6 weeks, he said.
6 weeks. Okay. All right. So 6 weeks, and this is gonna be real good.
Daddy,
Yeah.
I'm gonna take Sarah to see Grandma.
Sure. All right. Well, the girls are getting rambunctious, so then after this, after it gets packed down, lid on, 6 weeks, and okay,
Should be edible.
cool.
It'll be edible before if you want to try it. You know.
Yeah, maybe we'll give it a shot in a few, and we'll let you guys know how it tastes.
Okay, I do have another pickle pail down in the basement if you need it.
Okay, for doing our own. Yeah, I know Casey wanted to know how to do it, so we'll probably come grab that and try making one of our own too. Well, thanks, Wayne.
See how
We
it's
appreciate
starting
it.
to juice up?
Oh yeah, yep.
The salt just makes it juice up, and that's how it ferments.
So does the salt kind of like grind it up then too a little bit, or
no, it just juices it up. It pulls the moisture out of the cabbage.
Okay.
Ferments it.
Good stuff. Very good. Well, anything else?
If you want to make a bucket, there's a bucket down there.
Okay. Yeah,
This
I'll
is
go.
here if you want to go and do it.
I'll
right now.
I'll go grab one. So. All right. Very good. I'll be back. I'm gonna just end the recording here. So, all right, everybody, take care.